Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training channel. Today, we're tackling those pesky negative thoughts. Eliminate all negative thoughts instantly. You know the ones, those sneaky little voices that try to steal your joy and kill your confidence. But here's the deal, you don't have to let them. You have way more power over those thoughts than you think. What if I told you that you can literally eliminate negative thoughts from your mind the second they pop up? It's true. Stick with me in this video because I'm going to give you the exact tools and techniques to clear your mind and cultivate a positive mindset. Let's do this. Why negative thoughts exist? Before we dive into the how-to, let's talk about why these negative thoughts even show up. Negativity is literally hardwired into your DNA. It's called the negativity bias, an ancient survival mechanism that kept our ancestors safe from danger. Thousands of years ago, our ancestors were constantly on high alert for threats. Their brains became wired to focus on the negative as a way to stay alive. That ancient wiring is still with us today, even though we're not worried about saber-toothed tigers anymore. We're hardwired to focus on the negative, even when it's not serving us. And to make matters worse, today's world is a breeding ground for negativity with stressful news, toxic social media, and demanding jobs. But here's the amazing news. You are not your thoughts, and you have way more power than you realize to change that record. The thought interrupt method. One powerful tool I use to deal with negative thoughts is the thought interrupt method. It's super simple and effective. Here's how it works. Step 1 is to notice the thought. Most of the time, those negative thoughts are running on autopilot. So the first step is to become aware of what you're thinking. The moment you catch yourself dwelling on something negative, stop and say, there's that thought again. The second you acknowledge the thought, you're already weakening its grip. Now, interrupt the pattern. Shift your focus to something else, anything that takes your attention away from that negative thought. Look around your environment and start naming things you see. I see a lamp, a chair, a book, a plant. This might sound silly, but it works. When you focus on something neutral, you're hitting the pause button on that negative thought loop. Another way to interrupt negative thoughts is to use a physical interruption like snapping your fingers or clapping your hands. The physical sensation helps to disrupt the negative thought pattern and bring you back to the present moment. And if you want to take it to the next level, get up and move your body. Exercise is a powerful way to shift your energy and change your brain chemistry. Remember, you are the one in control, not your thoughts. The power of positive replacement. You've interrupted that negative thought. Amazing. Recognizing and halting a negative thought is the first step towards a more positive mindset. Now let's replace it with something empowering and positive. This is where the real transformation begins. Our minds are like gardens, full of potential and beauty. If we don't plant seeds of positivity, guess what's going to grow? Weeds. Just like a neglected garden, our minds can become overrun with negativity. Those negative thoughts are like weeds. They can take over if we're not careful. They thrive when we don't tend to our minds intentionally. Regular mental maintenance is crucial. One of the simplest yet most effective tools I use is the power of affirmations. These are powerful statements that can reshape your thinking. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself until they become your new beliefs. They help in reprogramming your subconscious mind. Your brain is like a supercomputer, and whatever you feed it consistently is what it will eventually believe. It's all about the input you provide. So, if you're constantly feeding it negative self-talk, it's going to believe that. This can lead to a cycle of negativity. But you can reprogram your mind by feeding it positive affirmations. It's like installing new, beneficial software. Start by choosing a few affirmations that resonate with you. I am worthy, I am capable, I am enough. These should reflect your true potential. I am capable, I am enough. These affirmations can become your new reality. Write them down, make them your phone wallpaper, or repeat them to yourself throughout the day. Consistency is key. Another powerful tool for replacing negativity with positivity is gratitude. It's a simple yet profound practice. Gratitude has the incredible ability to shift your perspective and instantly boost your mood. It's like a reset button for your emotions. When you focus on what you're grateful for, it's impossible to feel negative at the same time. Gratitude and negativity cannot coexist. Make it a habit to cultivate gratitude throughout your day by keeping a gratitude journal. Write down at least 3 things you're grateful for each day, or simply pausing to appreciate the good things in your life. This can be as simple as enjoying a moment of peace or a smile from a loved one. And finally, don't underestimate the power of visualization. It's a powerful tool for manifesting your desires. Visualization is a technique where you create vivid images in your mind of yourself already having or achieving what you desire. It's like a mental rehearsal. Your brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's vividly imagined. This makes visualization incredibly effective. So when you visualize yourself feeling happy, confident, and successful, you're wiring your brain for those outcomes. It's like setting a GPS for your mind. Take some time each day to close your eyes and visualize yourself living your best life. See it, feel it, and believe it. The more you do this, the more you'll start to embody those feelings in your everyday life. Your reality will begin to align with your vision. Practice mindfulness. Let's talk about mindfulness. It's more than just a trendy buzzword. Mindfulness is a superpower when it comes to dealing with negative thoughts. Most negative thoughts stem from dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Mindfulness is about bringing your attention back to the present moment. When you're fully present, those negative thoughts lose their power over you. One of the simplest ways to practice mindfulness is to focus on your breath. Notice the natural rhythm of your breath as you inhale and exhale. You can even try counting your breaths. In for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts. Another powerful mindfulness technique is to engage your senses. Take a moment to really notice what you can see, hear, smell, taste, and touch in this very moment. It's amazing how grounding it can be to simply connect with the physical sensations around you. When those negative thoughts pop up, don't judge them or try to push them away. Instead, simply observe them without judgment. Imagine you're sitting by a river, watching the water flow by. Your thoughts are like the river, they're constantly flowing. Your job isn't to stop the river, it's simply to observe it without getting swept away by the current. One of my favorite mindfulness techniques is the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique. This simple exercise helps to ground you in the present moment and calm your nervous system. Detox your environment. Let's talk about something that often gets overlooked: your environment. It's easy to focus on diet, exercise, and mental health, but the spaces we inhabit play a crucial role in our overall well-being. Our surroundings have a huge impact on our mental state. A clean, organized space can foster a sense of calm and clarity, while a chaotic environment can lead to stress and anxiety. If you're constantly surrounded by clutter, chaos, and negativity, it's going to be a lot harder to cultivate a positive mindset. The physical mess can translate into mental clutter, making it difficult to focus and feel at peace. Think of your environment as an extension of your mind. Just as you would take care of your mental health, it's important to take care of your physical surroundings. If your physical space is cluttered, chances are your mind is feeling cluttered too. This can lead to feelings of overwhelm and frustration, making it hard to relax or be productive. Start by decluttering your physical space. This doesn't mean you have to become a minimalist, but rather focus on creating a space that feels good to you. Get rid of anything you don't use, need, or love. Holding on to items that no longer serve you can weigh you down emotionally and mentally. Clear off those surfaces, organize those drawers, and create a sense of order and peace in your surroundings. A tidy space can lead to a tidy mind, allowing you to think more clearly and feel more at ease. You'll be amazed at how much lighter and clearer your mind feels when your environment is free of clutter. It's like a breath of fresh air for your mental state. Now let's talk about digital clutter. In today's world, we are constantly bombarded with information from our devices, which can be just as overwhelming as physical clutter. The news, social media, and even certain TV shows can be major sources of stress and anxiety. It's important to be mindful of the digital content you consume. Start by unfollowing or muting any accounts on social media that make you feel bad about yourself or trigger negative emotions. Curate your feed to include content that inspires and uplifts you. Limit your exposure to the news, especially if you find yourself feeling overwhelmed or anxious after watching or reading it. It's okay to stay informed, but don't let it consume you. Be mindful of the shows you're watching and the music you're listening to. Choose content that brings you joy and positivity. Make a conscious effort to surround yourself with media that uplifts, motivates, and inspires you. This can have a profound impact on your mood and outlook on life. And finally, surround yourself with positive people. The company you keep can greatly influence your mental and emotional well-being. Spend more time with those who lift your spirits and make you feel good about yourself. Positive relationships can provide support, encouragement, and joy. Remember, you are the CEO of your life, and you get to choose who you allow into your inner circle. Protect your energy and prioritize your well-being by surrounding yourself with positivity. Build a consistent practice. The key to truly eliminating negative thoughts and creating lasting change is consistency. Consistency is the foundation upon which all progress is built. It's not about being perfect or never having another negative thought again. Perfection is an illusion, and striving for it can often lead to frustration. Our brains are wired to think thoughts. It's what they do. It's natural to have a mix of positive and negative thoughts, but the goal is to become the master of your mind, to guide your thoughts rather than be controlled by them. And the only way to do that is through consistent practice. Regular, intentional practice helps to rewire your brain. Think of it like building a muscle. Just as you wouldn't expect to lift heavy weights without training, you can't expect to master your mind without practice. The more you work it out, the stronger it gets. Each effort you make contributes to your overall strength. The same is true for your mind. Mental resilience is built over time, with each practice session adding to your mental fortitude. The more you practice these techniques, the easier it will become to manage your thoughts and cultivate a positive mindset. Over time, you'll notice a shift in how you respond to challenges. Start your day with intention. Setting a positive tone for the day can make a significant difference. Before you even reach for your phone, take a few moments to connect with yourself. This simple act can ground you and set a mindful tone for the day. This could involve meditating, journaling, practicing gratitude, or simply sitting quietly. You got this. Listen, you are more powerful than you realize. Don't let those negative thoughts dim your light or hold you back from living an amazing life. You have the power to choose your thoughts, to rewire your brain, and to create a life you love. If this video helped you to see that, hit the like button and share it with a friend who needs to hear this too. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And if you like this video, do not forget to subscribe and follow the Psychology and Physical Training channel for more videos. Thanks for joining me today on this journey.